Good morning. Welcome to Wisdom for Your Week. I'm April Williams, and this is your Wednesday word. Thank you for joining me today. So your word for today is toxic, containing or being poisonous or having poisonous material. Toxic means capable of causing death or debilitation. It's an individual with symptoms of infection. So some of our relationships can be toxic. They can be crippling or debilitating. Toxic people will infect your life. So in the Latin, the word comes from the word meaning poison, or in Greek it comes from the word meaning an arrow poison. So why is this important? We need to discern our relationships. Relationships are key to your success. And there's some of us that go around and we are tired and we're weary, and it's because of the relationships in our lives that are sucking the life out of us. So it's very important to identify toxic people. Good morning, Toby. So how do you identify a toxic person in your life? So I read a very interesting article, 9 Signs That a Person is Toxic by Tehran Tout, and it gives fascinating insights into the characteristics of a toxic person. So the first characteristic, I'm going to be talking about this today and tomorrow because I really believe this is very important. We have a lot of relationships in our lives that are not pushing us towards success, that people that don't respect us or validate us or push us toward our purpose, and we need to be discerning. Relationships are very important. So number 1, a toxic person. Drama follows him or her wherever he or she goes. Drama, you know somebody like this? Drama follows them wherever they go. Something is always wrong. Once a problem is solved, another one arises. This person is addicted to being in a crisis and expects sympathy and coddling. Toxic people take up your time. They solicit your advice, but they never implement your advice. So cut that person off. If you see a person who's always going through drama, they want your advice, but they never implement it, they never really listen, they're just taking up your time. You need to look for people that are looking for you. If a person doesn't listen to you, don't waste your time. Your time is too precious to waste with a toxic person. So number 1, drama follows them. Number 2, toxic people are never wrong. Disagreeing or arguing with a toxic person usually results in an explosive conversation with insults and defensive language. Toxic people are incapable. They're unable to see a situation from another person's point of view. And to even confront this person, I know I've had a person in my life where I needed to confront this person, but even coming to this person and saying and trying to make it as diplomatic as possible, trying to confront any issue, always ended up with insults and an explosive situation. And that's very difficult. So toxic people are never wrong. So number 3, toxic people often lie. Telling lies, big or small, whatever, is not an issue to them. Have you ever known someone who will lie when they don't even have to lie? Because a toxic person is very narcissistic. They're focused on themselves. So if there is a means, if there's something this toxic person wants to accomplish or reach for, it doesn't matter. They'll do any means necessary. So lying is not a big deal because it accomplishes what that toxic person wants. So lying is not a big deal. If you have a friend or an associate who lies to you, that is a major warning flag. You cannot have a relationship with a deceitful person. So a toxic person lies. So 3 key ways to identify toxic people. We're going to be talking about this tomorrow too. So discern your relationships. Your relationships are key to your success. The Bible says that bad company corrupts good morals. Your friends, you can look at somebody's friends and tell where that person's going. So discern your relationships. So 3 characteristics, toxic people, they are dramatic. They are dramatic. Number 2, they deny fault. They're never wrong. And number 3, they're deceitful. So toxic people are dramatic, they deny fault, and they are deceitful. And that is your Wednesday word. Avoid toxic people. So join me tomorrow. We're going to continue to talk about key characteristics of toxic people. And we want to discern the relationships in our lives. Relationships are very, very important. So join me tomorrow for our Thursday thought. And join me Friday because Todd is going to join me. We're going to talk about communication and marriage. It's always a lot of fun. So please join us Friday. And also join me on LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Hey, email me. wisdomforyourweek@gmail.com, wisdomforyourweek@gmail.com, or you can go to our website, wisdom4, that's F-O-R, wisdom4beyond.com. Great resources there. and join us. If you enjoy what you hear on Wisdom for Your Week, if you enjoy what you hear with today with Todd, join us at Beyond Church, 110 East Gay Street. We're a household of faith. We're a family. We love one another. We encourage one another. We want to see you succeed, and we would love to have you. And just by the way, praise and worship is pretty lit too. So join us on Sunday mornings at 10:30, 110 East Gay Street. Thank you so much. This was your Wednesday Word, Wisdom for Your Week. I'm April Williams. Hey, stay inspired.